Hello everybody, what's up? Dennis Allen, Rick James. I don't know where Eddie is. Eddie's somewhere in the sector Hector. Could be maybe further in our sector Hector, but he's around somewhere. Today on this sector Hector vector, that's the old blood stain on Old El Paso Trail here. There was a old Western shootout. Anyway, I don't even know what that is, but it's a different color. This is where we're going to put a driveway. You can see that last year, oh, everything's growing so close over here, these ditches. But I want to help that. I want to build a little basin here so the water comes down, accumulates there, then it'll wash my road over. But anyway, I want to put some gravel over here. I am going to clear out a site where people could camp, maybe even park an RV. I don't know what I'm going to do with the toilet yet, but I'm going to clear out that tree, which I did, this one, that one. These are really bushes. That guy. Then have this little area. See, anything like these, I will not cut. I'll change the road. That's why I picked here. Actually, I think it was a better spot maybe over there, but it's really beautiful over there. So I'm gonna keep that looking good. Oh, there's Eddie. See, I wasn't lying. Eddie Murphy, Whitting Hill, Valentine the 3rd and a half. That's his full government name. So if you want to look him up on the internet, find his phone number in the yellow pages, that's his name. All right, so yeah, that's what we're doing today. We might be doing other projects too. I was working on the Camaro this weekend. That was fun. I didn't record it. I don't know why. Probably because nobody wants to watch it. Well, yeah, I watched. All of my videos. I don't care if anybody watches, except for maybe my friends and my daughter and maybe other children one day. So yeah, this will be a little spot to camp. It's pretty flat over here also, but it looks like it's a drainage area. So you can see water accumulates here, which it is nice and flat, but it goes down that way. And then over here, we have the ancient pond that they dug this out. I don't know why, but the story is that I'm coming up with is just where they buried the gold. I don't know if that's true. It'd be nice. It'd be cool. I did find some pottery. Where's the Butterfield Trail? This isn't it. It's kind of in front of my van, going this way, somewhere that way. But we're kind of close to it. Look, I found that pottery today. And oh, I already put it inside. All right, so that's what we're doing. I found this bolt. I don't know what it is, but it still works. That looks like it could be from a wagon, or it could be making that up. I have no idea, but I don't know what kind of contraption would have that. I mean, that looks like it's hand pounded. I don't know, but that's staying there for now. Any big caches of pottery like on the trail, I've been keeping it. I want to map them out and document where all the good stuff is. To get these roots out, I am using this Dennis Allen axe. You could buy these at Home Depot. These are specifically made to get roots out. Don't really have to chop wood over here, so I don't really care if it's not the sharpest. It works well for these. Swinging it with one hand and my non-dominant hand is pretty hard, but that's what I use. Whew. And a shovel and a rake. It would be nice to have all this firewood, but what I'm doing with the old wood is in branches, making little compost areas where I've stacked these in the past, like this area over here. Sorry about the wind. You could see things grow in there a little bit better. See, when there's nothing, it's just nothing growing. So every now and then I step on these just to break them up. I mean, the right way to do it would be to break them up right in the beginning, but look, I have my work boots on. See, you just do this. Just make sure you don't step on the cactus, because they like popping up in those areas. Whew. Ta-da, I'm done. That was a bush. Not that big, but I did leave this little guy there. Why not, right? Was able to rake around him, pull out all the sticks of wood, throw it in some organic areas. Alright, that's a big one. First thing I do is I just kind of do this, step on most of the big ones. These break fairly easy, even though it's not dead. I have to wear my work boots because, oh, where'd the dog's head go? Oh, there it is. You probably shouldn't be. I usually let them dig around these to catch water pockets when it rains, but we're gonna put a road here, Ricky. Whatever. Yeah, so I do this first, crunch them. They kind of break like they're dead. Oh, I just got an alert. Wild Adams, I think that's her site. She's a YouTuber, really cool girl. Woman, I should say, I guess. I don't know. What do you call girls these days? Women? Yeah. She's older. Not a kid. Anyway, I think she's 5 or something. Might go check her out. Woo! She's doing the same kind of stuff. Trying to help the environment. Yada, yada, yada. Don't save the planet, folks. The planet will be fine. You got to save ourselves, because once we destroy too many things on this planet, the planet, she's just going to shake us off. We're all going to go away, and then she'll heal in a matter of 20 years. But the dogs, I have to say, Ricky! He's so good, boy. He has to be tied up to something. Eddie doesn't. Look at that hole. Someone's going to fall there. Oh, neighbors, there's a dog. Here's another tool that I designed to sell online to pull these creosote bushes out. See that? Some people call it a shovel. I call it patented technology. Patent pending. I just came up with that idea right now. But it works. It works well. Alright, again, hard to do with, ow, my left hand. And a lot of times when I chop the axe, Ricky likes to investigate. So that gets kind of dangerous. You can buy these on my website. That's not true. Oh, one thing I was saying about, I don't know if I said it, why I wear my work boots is because this is where the little scorpions hang out. They're about this big. And you can't see them. They're the same color as the sand. Actually more like clear, translucent. At night you could see them with a black light. They look neon green. Really cool. Maybe I'll put a clip in there later. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll make this a halfway decent video. Even though it's just me cutting bushes. Looking pretty flat. That was a bush, this is a bush. See, when I'm leveling it, because these were pretty much on mounds about this high, you know, maybe like that high. I still got those out, but it's coming along. For this part, I'm just gonna get a dump truck, dump some stone, maybe lay some in here too. That bush is going. Give me this guy. He's Pretty happy though. It's a nice sized bush. Maybe we'll just keep them now. Get rid of that guy. You could fit a car in there. Yeah, that's enough. We don't need to go crazy. All right, one more bush. Gotta flatten that one a little more. Woo! And that'll be it for today. It's getting hot. It is almost 10. Whew. And I'm still in my pajamas, which is one reason why I'm hot. A lot of shards. That's not one. For, I guess, making arrowheads. Let's see what I found already. See, like that. Not native stones. What is the car? So, definitely someone came here and shook them up. I think that's the right word. I think I'm done. I combed or picked the desert. What do you say it? How do you say it? Raked everything. You can still see, like, this is a low spot. I still got to get those out. But I left the mounds a little high because it'll compact. That's the plan, I hope. This is not going to be the final leveling job. I'm going to have to get a 20-foot level, make sure everything's perfectly flat. No, that's not true. I think that's it for today. That bush is going to stay. Oh look, there's like a little pathway right there. Put up some bushes in the corners over there. Some over there where I just found that path. Some over there and some over there. Alright, that's it. Woo! Step one on building a little spot for people to camp. I guess that would be called a campsite. But may the force be with me.